Ready to master 15 essential English words? In this video, we break down their meanings, uses, and collocations with plenty of practical examples. Above, used to refer to a higher level or position, whether physical, over something, or abstract, more than a certain amount or standard. The painting hangs above the fireplace in the living room. The lamp hangs above the table. Temperatures above 30 degrees C. Her performance was above expectations for a beginner. See the instructions above. Above average, higher or better than the normal level. Her grades this year are above average. Above all, most importantly, above all, remember to stay calm during the test. Above board, legal, honest, and transparent. The deal was completely above board, with no hidden conditions. Actually, used to introduce the real truth, often correcting assumptions or adding surprising or clarifying information. I thought he was angry, but he was actually tired. He actually won the competition despite being the youngest participant. Actually, I don't like coffee as much as tea. Actually, I don't agree. Actually mean, to truly mean something. What someone really intends to say. What do you actually mean by later? Actually happen, to happen in reality, not just in theory or in plans. We planned a picnic, but it never actually happened. The rumor turned out to be true. The company actually fired its CEO. We worried for nothing. The problem didn't actually happen. People thought the event was canceled, but it actually happened as planned. Afford, used to express having enough money, time, or resources to do something. Also used to say that a person cannot permit or risk something because the cost or consequences would be too high. I can't afford to buy a new car right now. Can't afford, very common, not having enough money, time, or margin to do something. I can't afford to make another mistake. I can't afford to lose any more time on this project. Afford the risk, to be able to take a risk without causing serious harm or loss. We can't afford the risk of delaying the project again. After, used to talk about something that happens later in time, following another event, moment, or action. After dinner, we went home. I'll call you after dinner to discuss the plan. The runner finished second after his teammate crossed the line. After all, used to give a reason or to show something is true despite expectations. We decided not to go out after all. You shouldn't worry. After all, you did your best. After that indicates the next step in a sequence of events. We had dinner, and after that we watched a movie. Named after, to give someone or something the same name as another person, place, or thing. She was named after her grandmother. Again, used to express repetition of an action, returning to a previous state, or emphasizing persistence. She watched the movie again because she enjoyed it so much. Again, I want to remind you to bring your ID to the event. She called again. Again and again, repeatedly, many times. He tried again and again until he succeeded. I've told you again and again not to touch that. Once again, one more time. Once again, thank you for your help. She missed the bus once again. Against, used to express opposition, resistance, or conflict, or to describe physical contact or pressure on a surface. She is against the idea of building a new highway through the forest. They voted against the idea. The ladder is against the wall. He leaned against the wall while waiting for the bus. Against the law, illegal, not allowed by the law. It's against the law to drive without a license. Against the rules, not allowed by rules or guidelines. Cheating is against the rules in any game. Fight against, to oppose or struggle to stop something. They are fighting against climate change. The team fought against a stronger opponent. Agree, used when people share the same opinion, accept a suggestion, or approve a plan or action. I agree with you. I agree with your opinion about the movie. It was fantastic. They agreed to meet at 8 p.m. to discuss the project. They agreed to help. Agree on. We all agree on the final plan. Agree with. I agree with you. This food doesn't agree with me. Agree to do. She agreed to help us. Ahead. Used to refer to something in front, in space, in advance, in time, or in a more advanced or favorable position, in progress. We have a long day ahead. The car ahead of us is driving very slowly. He is ahead of his peers in mathematics. Go straight ahead. Go straight ahead for 2 blocks, then turn left. We finished the project ahead of time. You can go ahead and start without me. We need to look ahead and prepare for next year. Along. Used to describe movement in a line or following something's length, or to indicate presence spread across a distance. We walked along the beach. There are beautiful flowers along the path to the garden. Come along with us. We're going to the park. Do you want to come along with us? He brought his dog along for the trip. We saw many small houses along the road. They walked along the river at sunset. We learned many interesting facts along the way. You'll meet great people along the way. Altogether used to mean completely, entirely, or in total, often for summarizing or emphasizing a full situation. The story is altogether unbelievable. He was altogether surprised by the unexpected gift. There were 15 participants altogether at the meeting. There were 50 people altogether. I'm not altogether sure about the plan. The new design is altogether different from the old one. Always. Used to describe something that happens every time, consistently, or without exception. She always smiles. She always takes her dog for a walk in the morning. You can always count on me to help you. Always remember to lock the door before leaving. She's always late for meetings. Among. Used when something is in the middle of a group, shared by several people, or happening within a larger set. He was popular among his classmates. She found her favorite book among the pile of old novels. The decision was popular among the employees. She feels relaxed when she's among friends. This restaurant is among the best in the city. Avoid. Used when someone intentionally stays away from something harmful, unpleasant, or unwanted, including actions or situations. He avoided the pothole by carefully steering to the left. She avoids arguments by staying calm and listening. He tried to avoid conflict by staying quiet. She left early to avoid trouble. He avoided making eye contact. You should avoid eating too much sugar. They were advised to avoid contact with wild animals. Await, a more formal verb meaning to wait for something, often used for events, results, or things expected to happen. The soldiers await further instructions from their commander. A bright future awaits those who work hard. Fans eagerly await the release of the new movie. Parents anxiously await news from the rescue team. Keep practicing these words with the examples and watch your English become more natural and fluent.